Back to the mill you've been through is, again, not the catalog of disaster. The policeman, the taxi drivers, the waiters, the landladies, the landlords, the banks, the insurance companies, the millions of details, 24 hours of every day, which spell out to you that you are a worthless human being. End quote. Pretty powerful. I'd like to add a few names to that. Teachers, counselors, community members, coaches, friends, family members. All of those people would be part of that list as well. So are you going to be a defender? Are you going to be an ally? Yes. Thank you.
Hey, I think we can do that better. One more time. Are you going to be an ally?
Yes.
Thanks, Rick. Clearly not a public speaker here.
You're doing great.
I want all of us to say, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
One more time. Black Lives Matter. One more time. Black Lives Matter. By being a defender, you can make the statement true. Hope changes everything. With your presence here, with your desire to participate as a defender, I have hope that we, our society, our world, can change for the better. Maya Angelou said, I love her, I hope you guys read her writings, former English teacher here. She said, do the best that you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. Let's do better through empathy. Remember, it's our moral obligation. Thank you for your time.
Jay, beautiful job. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We do have one more speaker. That would be Mr. Brandon Butler. Come on up, sir.
Thank you for showing up today, really. Thank you. Right now, I'd like for everybody to put their fist in the air. Let's have a moment of silence for civil rights activist, Georgia Congressman John Lewis, and Cordy Vivian, friend and lieutenant of Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you. First, I would like to thank Brooke and Jay Shree for setting this all up. You guys are amazing. I would like to thank Eric for taking on so much that he did this week. I'd like to thank all the volunteers from sound, hydration, voter registration, and the signs that were made that you see today, and this chalk art. I'd like to thank Chief Bean and Officer Dare for protecting our community every day. I'd like to thank Sheriff Asbell for his support that he's shown. Most importantly, I need to thank my wife, Brittany, and my son, Brashen, because without them, I wouldn't be up here today. So thank you. First, I would like to say I love this beautiful town. I love this place. The people, the statue that I got an awesome picture in front of, right? I would never do anything to harm this town. I love it here. So let's talk about that first. Nobody is going to destroy this town. And if they were to come in here, I would be standing with you to protect it. Secondly, the words that were said this week, they hit right here. They hit you right in your heart. Because after a while, you start to feel like you're not welcome. After a while, you feel like, why am I here? Why should I stay here? The rumors, the lies, the backlash of a peaceful rally in Elmwood to show solidarity with people around the world. Why would you not want that here? Why would you not want to show people in the world that you stand with people that are oppressed and you stand with people that don't have the same rights as you? Why would you not want that in this town? I myself have put a lot of time and effort and tears in this town, the same as many others have. It is our time to stand up. It is our time to stand together as a community to show everybody else what is right. To show everybody else that we accept you. To show everybody else that we love you. Why not here? Why not in this community? I'll tell you why. The Phelps Barn. The Phelps Barn that sits right outside of town. We saw this question, why in Elmwood? It's because of our history. Because of our history that we should have this rally here. William Phelps, who was a farmer just outside of town here, used his privilege to help others. He would set lanterns up in the attic of the barn that would glow a cross outside. The cross was a signal for the runaway slaves that it was safe to pass and to head north. Phelps Barn was a part of the Underground Railroad. Don't forget the history of our town. Don't forget the history of Elmwood. Black lives mattered to him, as they should to everybody else. Everything that we have seen is not a first. In 1918, we had the Spanish flu. In 1919, we had the race wars all over this country, from California, Texas, Illinois, to Washington, D.C. If we continue to deny our history, we will repeat it. In 2020, you have COVID-19, the execution of Ahmaud Arbery, the shooting death of Breonna Taylor, and nobody has been arrested yet for that. The death of George Floyd in the hands of 4 police officers. Since then, so think about this, since then, there's been 6 lynchings. 6 lynchings across our country that we know of. We as Americans need to come together, and we as Americans need to stand together. As Huey P. Newton, a leader of the Black Panthers, said, "There's no reason for the establishment to fear me, but it has every right to fear the people collectively. I am one with the people." What can I do? What can I do? Brandon from Elmwood. After one death, I was upset. After the second death, I was mad. And this isn't just 2020, right? This has been going on for years. But it seems like this year is just out of control. It's not one at the beginning of the year and then one at the end. It was one after another.